start in 20.
Good evening and welcome to Manitowoc Lutheran High School, where we have the MLHS Lancers facing off against Big East North rival SMC, St. Mary's Catholic Zephyrs. I'm Micaiah Krause here with Sandra Walk. Sandra, always a pleasure to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Are you excited for this game or what?
Yeah, last game was a 6-point game, so I feel like this game's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I totally agree. Coming into this game, there's not a whole lot riding on it. Playoff seeds have come out. You know, it's this last week before playoffs, so just getting in some extra games, getting in some extra reps. So in the end, it can't affect their playoff seed, but it's kind of for rights over conference. Right now, SMC is in 4th, and Manitowoc Lutheran is tied with Reedsville, and then Howard's in the front. Sandra, what could a win against SMC maybe do for the Lancers kind of heading into the playoffs?
I'd say hopefully boost their confidence because, I mean, it's always good to get another win under your belt, and losing kind of, I say, would like kind of kill the mood and like put them down, but it also help them make them work harder. But honestly, just coming out with a win would be great.
Yeah, I agree. Now, SMC has had an okay season this year. They're 12 and 11, like I said, 4th in conference. They've played a lot of they've had all similar opponents against Manitowoc Lutheran High School, considering they play conference and everything. But just a few to highlight is one really wacky score that Manitowoc Lutheran had was against Sheboygan Christian. Emily just lost to Sheboygan Christian by 1, and SMC beat Sheboygan Christian 72-45. Now the last time these teams faced off, MLHS won 75-81. And that game was absolutely incredible. I watched it online. I wasn't able to go. But Wesley had a triple-double with 15 assists, 10 rebounds, and 20 points. And then Derek also had 28 points along with that. And that game also, Mason Ullenbrock, another player for the SMC, had 19. And so did Preston Field, just another player to highlight. And it'll be interesting stopping some of their two big players, which is Preston Fields and Mason Ullenbrock, averaging 12 and 14.7. But it's a lot of team ball that both of these teams play. A lot of their offense is just spread out. There's not a huge score on either of these teams. I mean, yes, you have Derek averaging 16, but we don't have a 20-point per game score on our team, whereas we played Oostburg last week, and we had 2 players that averaged 20 points per game. Sandra, were you at that game?
No, I was not. I actually sadly don't go to many games, but I would agree with you. I feel like with the Lancers, it's always cool to see that there isn't always just a one player that stands out. It's more than one, which I think is so cool, and you never know what to expect with which game that's coming up. Like, Derek can shine one moment, you can get Wesley the next game, Will, or it can be multiple. All of them add up in their own way, so it's really cool to see who stands out at a game.
Yeah, I totally agree. Any of these guys can have a big night any night, and that's clearly been shown for their season so far. I think one thing the Lancers have kind of struggled with so far this year is coming out of the second half. Their first half has been super clean. I mean, considering we were up against Howard's Grove, we've really come out strong, but sometimes in these second halves, it just gets to us. So last week, like I mentioned before, they played Oostburg, and Oostburg's a pretty good team, and they were up at half, or no, they weren't up at half, but they were only down by like 3 or so, and then Oostburg just came out in the second half and just played aggressive, and it just seems that the Lancers just haven't been able to just get to that point yet of being able to come out strong. So personally for me, I think tonight is a point where you can look to grow on these little things, like limiting turnovers, making sure we're not getting out rebounded,
I totally agree.
Coming out of halftime strong.
Yeah, if I remember right, the last game I commentated with you with, they did have a slow start coming out the second quarter. So I don't know. Hopefully we can see changes, and hopefully the coaches can help with that.
Yeah, so we'll have to see tonight as the Lancers come on back out. we're going to head to a commercial break right now, and we'll highlight some of the top players from the teams and get you back for starting lineups.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children, and every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins, and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
Sponsored by B&B Metals, buying scrap cars, appliances, and farm equipment. If it's metal, we buy it. Call us at 920-693-8261.
For all your plumbing needs, Leisure Plumbing. Full service plumbing for more than 45 years.
And welcome back. Huge thank you to all of our sponsors. And just a reminder, if you would ever like, just like Logan and Candace said, please reach out to our advisor, Mr. Gergel. Now, some players to watch tonight, especially from the Lancers. First, we have number 31, Derek Lobbs. Derek's averaging 16 points right now, 5.2 rebounds, and Derek is 56 away from 1,000. You hope to see him come out tonight strong and get, I say a 20-point game, and so we can for sure get that 1,000 sooner or later. Sandra, what are some things about Derek that you have to point out too?
I feel like he's a very great leader on the court. He knows what he's doing. He never gives up. He'll keep shooting even if he misses, and some nights he gets hot hands. So
yeah, you had that one interview where he wouldn't miss, and he just says he's gonna keep shooting, and he's an awesome player. So make sure you watch for him tonight and see what he can do. Next, we have a number 2, Wesley Hecker. Wesley so far is averaging 12.8 points this season, 5.4 rebounds, and 7.7 assists, which is an insane amount to average, let alone just get in general. Wesley is the floor general of the court, and he's going to run everything, and he always sees the open person. And whenever there's a good pass, it's most likely coming from Wesley.
Yeah, I agree with you. He always has his eyes up on the court, always has good passes, good assists, with all that.
Yeah, so make sure you look to him tonight, and hopefully both those two guys have a good game, and maybe some others, you might come out with an MLHS win. Another thing to touch on is the starting lineups for tonight. Sandra, how about you take us through the starting lineups for tonight?
We have Wesley Hecker. We have Wesley Hecker, who's number 2. We have Derek Labs, number 31. Noah Dillon, number 1. Isaac Wagner, 5. And we have Will Franzen, number 21.
So I know we kind of just talked about 2 star players of the Lancers, but of those 5, who do you think specifically, it could be Derek, could be Wesley, or any of them, who specifically needs to have a good game tonight?
Like you said, I hope kind of Derek does. He's close to the 1,000 club, so he can join Marissa with that, because Marissa just hit that, so it'd be great to see another Lancer joining that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that 1,000 points is a huge goal for him, and I think everyone on this team also just wants him to get it, and everyone around the school just wants him to get it. So I think Lancers definitely look for Derek tonight. Hopefully he gets a hot hand, hopefully he can put him in, and just have an awesome game and just keep adding on to that 1,000, and hopefully he can hit it before. I mean, playoffs are coming up, so probably won't get it before playoffs, but hopefully he keeps improving and gets to it.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna have the national anthem, and we'll be back taking you through both teams' starting lineups. And that was our Manitowoc Lutheran pep band. Always great to see them here. I mean, personally, I am a basketball player, and I always love when they can be playing for warm-ups. It's super fun, and it just really energizes the energy.
I agree. It hypes you up for what's coming.
Sorry, I did not realize my words. Energizes the atmosphere, not energizes energy. But yeah, just a quick thing to point out too. Some players to watch for St. Mary's Catholic is number 13, Preston Fields, who's averaging 12 points per game, and we'll point him out going through the lineup. And then Mason Ullenbrock, number 10, who is a junior, and Preston Fields is a senior. And Mason Ullenbrock right now is averaging 14.7. And definitely watch them, and hopefully get a box on them and make sure they can't have second chance points. I'll take through the away lineup, and you can do the home lineup, Sandra, but first we have at number 2, Mason Wagner, a junior. Then we have at number 3, Trevor Trinker, averaging 10.1. Then number 4, Luke Fairweather, averaging 8.6. Then there's number 10, Mason Ullenbrock, a junior, 14.7 points per game and shooting 43% from the three-point line. And then there's Preston Fields, number 13, 12 points per game, 6.6 assists, and right behind Wesley for leading with assists in the conference. Sandra, how about you take us through the home team's lineup?
Alrighty.
Starting lineup for your Manitowoc Lutheran High School Lancer.
The lights are a nice touch.
I like it, and I like the flashlights from the student section.
Number 11.
We have Isaac Wagner, who averages 4 points per game. He's always a fun one to see on the court.
From Lutheran School, number 2, Wesley Hecker.
We have Wesley Hecker, who averages 12.8 points per game. We have Will Fonson, who averages 14.5 points per game. And we have Noah Dillon, who averages 5 points per game.
And a senior from Bethany Lutheran School.
And finally, we have Derek Lotz, who averages 16 points per game.
Yep. And there's your Lancer lineup. And you guys are all in for a good one. Once again, this is St. Mary's Catholic facing off against Manitowoc Lutheran, the Lancers. SMC coming in 12-11, 6-5 in the Big East North. And Manitowoc Lutheran is currently 13-9 and 8-3 in the Big East North, taking third place, tied with Reedsville, hoping to keep that third place spot after facing off. Otherwise, might have a three-way tie for second with SMC. Sorry, miscorrection. I said they're third. They are second. And the Zephyrs will win the tip-off. Preston Fields up top. And there's Allenbrock. Back to Fields.
A lot of movement on the court right now.
Yep. And that's Trevor Trinker for 3. He is a sophomore. Good start for the Zephyrs. Lancers will set up some offense. Wesley will have it up top. Shot fake. Ooh. Trying to get it to Noah, but passing a little far, and it'll be a Zephyr ball. Lancers showing a little bit of their press, and SMC will break that, and that'll be a travel on Luke Fairweather.
Travel violation on the Zephyrs. Lancer basketball.
Coach is just yelling, "Please jump stop." That's a good point. Lancers back in a set offense. Whoa. Once again, it's Derek up to Will, shot faking, drive, going up, and Noah will get the rebound and will put it in.
2 baskets, good, number 34, Noah Dillon.
And that's Allenbrock for 3.
No good.
Far to the side. And it will be Lancer ball. Looks like SMC saved it, but a little controversy. But it'll still stay Lancer ball.
Lancer basketball.
Great hustle by number 2, Mason Wagner. Wesley bringing the ball up. Will driving, trying to get to Noah, can't quite find him. Derek will drive to the hoop and will miss. And Preston Fields will get that rebound. And Wesley will steal that. And he'll come in for a quick and easy 2.
Good, Wesley.
Yeah, not only is Wesley a great offensive leader, but he'll get those quick steals on defense and can really just have a spark like for the Lancers.
Yeah, he's a player that's pretty much good at everything. Like, you can put him in any spot and he'll know how to handle it.
Agree. And first foul of the game will be called on Will Franzen. First free throw, just rimming out. And that's number 4, Luke Fairweather at the line. So far this year, he's shooting 50%, and he will keep that percentage up at 50. Wesley will push it to Isaac, up to Derek. Isaac will drive off of Derek's screen and will put it in with a little floater. And long rebound for SMC, and Fields will drive and will get blocked by Noah. Fields will get it in. And quick and easy 2. Oh, they missed. And there'll be a foul. Great play design for the Zephyrs. Getting it right underneath the hoop. And that foul will be on Derek Lobbs. His first. And he will put the first one in. Number 3, Tarver Trinker.
You know, it's hard with these names. You never know.
Yeah. And he'll put the second one in. Shooting 55% on the season. Trinker is also a sophomore, so a couple young ones on this team. And you got some experience also with Fields and Ullenbrock. Wesley will have it. And we stuck, kicking it out to Noah, out to Will. Will drive out to Derek in the corner, and it is short. Wesley with the rebound. And long for Will. And SMC will try to push it, but will result in a turnover. Yeah, another interesting thing is just coming into this week, then you have your playoff rankings and you're able to see where people are at. And the Lancers coming up with a 5 and will have a home game. And we'll probably talk about this more later too, but then there's a 3-pointer from Will Franzen. But it's always good to get a home game in there.
I agree.
Even if you only get one, it's still an awesome advantage, especially in the playoffs.
Yep.
So we'll see how the playoffs go for the Lancers. And that'll be a turnover for SMC, over and back violation. Yeah, and as Will hits that 3, and we're kind of talking about playoffs and state or whatever, Will is actually number 1 in Division 4 with his 3-point percentage. Currently 49.6%, which is absolutely insane. And he's one of the top in the whole state, not even just Division 4. And he'll drive, lots of contact, and Wesley will get the rebound, and Isaiah will put it back up and miss. And SMC will come away with the rebound. And Ullenbrock will miss to the right. And getting it down low. Shot fakes. Fields a shot fake. Drive. Rebound. And we'll put it in for 2. Jamin back. He just missed the last game after an ankle sprain, so hopefully we look to have a good game for him tonight. And there will be an offensive foul on Isaiah Muchka.
They don't have a lot of a student section, but their SMC student section is quite loud.
And Lancer's still in that press and will fall back into their man defense. And that is Fields for 3. It will be long. And the rebound will go to both teams, and it'll be a jump ball, and will go to the Lancers. Wesley will bring on the ball up. Isaiah will get it to Derek Cutting, and Derek will put it in for 2. His first points of the night. SMC's kind of slowing it down now. And there's a 3 for Tarver Trinker. And Jamin will miss that one long. Wesley will get the rebound. And it'll be a turnover for the Lancers. Great effort by Isaiah. Good hustle play. And to the left for Fairweather. Wesley will push it. Isaiah with a wide open layup. Puts it in.
Isaiah Muska.
Way to run the court for the Lancers. And your score is 13-11. Lancers up by 2. Wesley already doing a great job. Although he only has 2 points, already has 3 rebounds. And is crushing it and playing really aggressive. So like I mentioned before with playoffs, St. Mary's got the number 10 seed, and something unfortunate is because they're up north there, they will be in Bonduel's sectional, so if they keep winning, they're going to end up facing Bonduel, and Bonduel is a really tough competition. Lancers lost by about 40 to them, but an interesting thing is that Roncalli actually went and beat Bonduel last week, and it's kind of been something that really helped their rankings too. And Roncalli got the number 1 seed for playoffs. So, and MLHS will be in Roncalli's sectional. So
Yeah, I saw that.
if Lancers win 2 games, they'll most likely face
rematch.
Roncalli, which isn't an impossible game. Wesley will have another steal, and there'll be a foul on the ground.
We have Mason Umbach with his first foul. Whoa.
Basket's good, number 21, Will Munson.
Four-point game by the Lancers. Zephyrs are trying hard to get the ball back. Under the hoop we have
And Lancers will push, and Wesley will get the assist to Jamin, and Jamin will put it in for 2. Just like I said, he's coming off of an injury. So far coming up pretty strong, pretty fast. Hope to see that continue as the night goes on. SMC kind of looking to get a bucket here now. Score 17-11, that's Fairweather, and that'll be long. And there'll be a foul called on the rebound. And Derek and will head to the bench, and Isaac and Noah will come back out. Wesley at the top of key, wide open, just a little long, and SMC will get the rebound. Now setting back up. Wesley will go for the steal again, but leaves number 2, Mason Wagner, wide open. He'll get the 2. Jamin will drive, stuck at the elbow. And Lancers will run some offense. Jamin will get it to the left. And SMC will get the board. But the boys got a pretty busy week. They also play Cyril Belgium on Thursday. And there's a 3 from Mason Olenbrock. Like I said, he's one of the top shooters, too, in the conference, shooting 43%, averaging 14.7. So far, he's 65 for 152 this season, which is
That's impressive.
pretty good. And, I mean, that's 66. Lance is playing pretty aggressive defense right now. Not really giving them any room to breathe. But there will be a 2-point basket for number 20, Maddox Dwyer. And Isaiah will be in the corner, just a little long. Jamie will get the rebound, kicking out to Wesley. He's also a little long. And Wesley will get the rebound after SMC pushes it. And there will be another turnover for the Lancers. And there will be a charge. Isaiah getting that call back. After he got one call on him, he'll just take it right back.
Derek
Now
lobs
Wesley
in
and
for
Isaiah.
Wesley.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're
Go for
good.
it. What were we saying?
I said Derek in for Wesley, I think, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and then Isaiah headed out, and
Will
came
back
back in.
in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Derek will drive, and he'll be long. Will with the rebound. Derek will shoot, and that will go in for 3, his 5th point of the night.
Derek
And Olenbrock will shoot, and he'll be out, and Noah will rebound, but will turn it over. And Isaiah will block it. Sorry, Isaac. And get it to Derek in the corner for 3.
basket good, Derek.
Derek now with 8 on the night. Derek will steal and make that 10. Your score now 25-18. Lancers just down by 1 a couple seconds ago. Little miscommunication by SMC. And they'll get the rebound, and Fairweather will put that in. Jamin getting stuck at the bottom, and timeout by the Lancers.
You can see the excitement with the Lancers. Everyone getting super hyped, just considering we were down.
Yeah, I know, and that's what's needed too. An interesting thing is the Lancers have a pretty big student section, but they don't seem to utilize it very much. You don't really hear a lot from the Lancers, so hope to see the student section get active tonight.
Well, right now they're dancing.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a good sign.
And compare ours to SMC's right now. Is it 5 guys? They got 5 right now? SMC's student section is very big right now.
Yeah. What do you think the Lancers have to do better right now? I mean, they're kind of playing sloppy. Like, how do you get that back under control, Sandra?
I agree. I mean, I'd say probably just more focus. I don't know. Maybe they're just in their heads. I mean, honestly, this game doesn't. They aren't dependent on this game, but like still, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of the times you head in this week, and a lot of teams, like I said before, don't really care too much about the games this week. But we got Trenton super smiley on the camera there. But yeah, usually I mean, you hear some teams going like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, like we don't want to get scouted. But for the Lancers, they got nothing to lose, so why not just go and win and get some momentum heading into the playoffs, because that's exactly what you need right now.
I totally agree.
So now Lancers will have it. Derek will drive. Little gather step, and we'll put it in for 2. It's a great drive. And there's number 20, Maddox Dwyer, for 3. Isaac will push it to Derek. He's just going to keep shooting, and that'll be short. And here comes the student section. And there's Dwyer. He'll miss again. Derek with a great rebound there. Will pull away, and Isaac will push up. Getting it to Jamin. A little sketchy pass. Thought he saw Will. Just a little late, though. And looks like a moving screen will be called on number 5, Jamin Ott. And that is his first of the night.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 2, Wesley Hecker, and number 23, Logan Brooks.
And Wesley Hecker and Logan Brooks comes on into the game. Sending Noah and Isaiah out. And there's the number 4, Fairweather, for 2. SMC playing some pretty tight defense now. Nice is having to work for everything they get.
I said we're pretty good at moving the ball.
Especially tonight. They're doing really well. Wesley will shot fake, spin, fade away. Can't quite put it in. And it'll be SMC ball.
Lancers with the press.
They break that pretty easily.
Yeah.
And long 3. Will miss. Rebound will go to Derek. His second of the night. Thought they had numbers for a second, but slow it down. Brooks will have it at the top to Isaac. He'll drive and get blocked.
Got his own rebound.
Will drive now. Trying to find something. Gets doubled. Kicks it out to Brooks. He'll go all the way for 2. Logan Brooks. And SMC will come back, push it, and come in for the and 1. Foul will be on Wesley Hecker. That's Dwyer putting it in for 2. His 7th point of the night already. Dwyer averages about 2.5. And is a junior this year. And he'll miss the free throw. Derek with the rebound. Wesley will have it out to Isaac, and will be turned over. Fields will go all the way. Fancy little layup, and that'll be and 1.
Just like that, it's a tie game.
And falls on Derek Lobbs. And that'll be his second. See Noah coming back in. Will probably come on in for Derek. Yep. And he'll put it. And Logan will drive again, but will be blocked by Dwyer. And Lancers will take it out. Wesley at the top of the key will shoot it, and just a little to the left, and Zephyrs will corral the rebound. A drive by Fairweather, but rebound will go to the Lancers, but they will fumble it, and it will stay SMC ball. This game is kind of interesting so far. It feels like the Lancers should be winning by more, but SMC kind of just goes on these streaks and just gains momentum.
I agree. It's like back and forth right now.
Which is fun. And there's Fields with another fancy finish. His 7th point of the night. Brooks almost turning it over, but all good. Yep, and there'll be a foul on Fields. As West is working really hard. Just bring up the ball right now. Nice taking it out. Will driving all the way. And it'll be long, but right to Logan Brooks, but he'll miss. And then right to Noah, but he'll also miss. And SMC. Oh. Looks, that was interesting. Mason Olmbrock kind of just slapping it from behind. Brooks with a great dish to Noah Dillon. Almost like could have been called goaltending almost. But Noah will be headed to the line. Nolan will shoot the first one long. First free throw of the night for the Lancers. Something the Lancers have kind of struggled through all year has been free throws. There's been games where they don't have a single free throw in the game. So hopefully that's something they do better job of tonight, as Noah goes 1 for 2. His 3rd point of the night. And that's number 2, Mason Wagner missing. And there's another foul on number 10, Mason Olmbrock. Sub for the Zephyrs, Miles Norval. And Olmbrock will be headed out. Wesley will be in the corner. Doesn't take the shot. Kicks it out to Brooks. Gets it back. Isaiah will drive, pull up, and nothing but net for Isaiah Muchka for his 4th point of the night.
And once again, just like that, it's a tie game.
Yep. Oh, and there will be a double dribble for Fairweather. And that'll be another turnover for the Zephyrs. So far, turnover battle is tied 4-4. But sometimes during those certain moments, you just don't really want a turnover. Especially 1 minute left, tied up. You kind of want some energy going into halftime, and you just want to score as much as you can. And there will be another foul on Fields. It's kind of interesting, though. I mean, I brought up before that Preston Fields is averaging 6.6 assists per game. Wesley and Fields are some of the top 2 point guards in the whole conference. Along with them, we have Ben Prochnow, who is the only other guy above them, averaging 9.1 assists. which is an amazing number. But both of these guys are aggressive defenders, are constantly seeing all of their teammates on the court, and can also just have some awesome drives.
You need good players like that. Help keep the team moving and keeping them together.
Every team needs their floor general.
Yep.
As Wesley puts the first one in. And along with the second. Zephyr's looking to score now. It's kind of needed heading into the half. And Dwyer will take it for 2. And that'll be the 9th win of the night as he leads the Zephyrs with 9. Right behind him, Fairweather with 8. Lancers will hold it for a last second shot. So far, the Zephyr section of 4 has been louder than Lancers. Wesley will drive and put it in for 2.
Wesley Becker.
And then Fields will drive, tries to kick it to Norville. He'll put it up and will also put it in as time expires. 36-36 is your score at half. St. Mary Zephyrs and the Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers. We're going to head to commercial break and then bring you back for a little halftime show. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I can't hear you.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff. Partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children. And every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins, and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of the love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
Sponsored by B&B Metals, buying scrap cars, appliances, and farm equipment. If it's metal, we buy it. Call us at 920-693-8261.
For all your plumbing needs, Leisure Plumbing. Full service plumbing for more than 45 years.
The Move, we have equipment we need to buy to continue to bring you high-level broadcasts of MLHS sports.
If you are a business interested in a commercial or an individual who just loves our broadcasts and would like to support us, scan the QR code or go to the link on your screen to see ways you can support us.
You can also email our advisor, Nathan Gergel, for more information.
Thanks, and enjoy the game.
Thank you to our sponsors. Welcome back. I'm Micaiah Krause here with Sandra Walk. Welcome to the booth. So score 36 so far.
Yep.
Sandra, just take us through how this game feels. Like, I don't know, like,
in a way, I would
about
say it's kind of a very slow-moving game. It's like very back and forth. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Lancers could do better, like come out stronger, more energetic, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think both teams are playing some pretty aggressive defense right now, and I think that will definitely continue into the second half. And I think something that the Lancers need to prioritize on in order to win is just putting in some of the easy buckets that they're having around the rim. And, I mean, always in order to win, you need to shoot well. So continue shooting well, which, I mean, they haven't taken many shots so far tonight. I mean, their three-point percentage is 23, but they've only taken a few and haven't really put them in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sandra, why don't you just take us through some of the game stats so far?
Right now, I don't know what any of those mean. Oh. You go. I can't. There's some.
So Lancers just shooting about 42% from the field goal. Another thing, free throws, Lancers shooting 50% right now, and SMC also shooting about 50%. And I mean, the turnover battle right now is 4-4. So little correction there on the stats, but I think it feels like the turnovers have just kind of been detrimental in the game so far. These teams have gotten into a mojo, and then all of a sudden a turnover will happen, and it just
Messes it up.
Yeah. It just, the energy just goes down, you know? So how do you limit those turnovers and just keep that energy continuing up?
I don't know. I'd say it's just more of limiting mistakes, being more confident in their passes, and just being more smart with the ball.
Yeah, I agree, and that's a good point. Definitely got to be smart with the ball, and yeah, being confident is a great point, because the second you hesitate is the second that will cause a turnover, and nothing good will come out of that.
Yeah.
And definitely keep making some shots. Now, we're talking about the Lancers right now. What about SNC? Like, SNC's hanging with this game. They lost by 6 last time. They're coming in. They got the 10 seed for the playoffs. Like, what would a win mean for the St. Mary's Zephyrs?
I mean, it'll definitely boost their confidence, make them feel better. Playoffs are coming up, so getting any win under their belt, I feel like would help any team boost their confidence.
Yeah.
And, yeah, want them to push to strive better.
Yeah, and I would definitely say coming into this half, like, they have some confidence. They're tied up 36-36 with a pretty good Manitowoc Lutheran Lancer team, and we'll have to see how the game continues. Now, top scorers for the Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers, we have Derek Lobbs with 12 points so far, Wesley Hecker with 6, and Will Franzen with 5. Scoring being pretty spread out. Isaiah with 4, Noah Dillon with 3, Isaac with 2, and Jane with 2, and Brooks with 2. And then we just have some of those top scorers, especially Derek Lobbs with 12. But you look to get him the ball, especially because one of those major goals is the 1,000 points. So you kind of want him to keep scoring and kind of lead the pack for the Lancers. But it's always good to have pretty equal scoring. And
I totally agree. Not have the pressure all on that one player. So.
Yeah. And just like we kind of talked about pregame, just how the Lancers like to spread out the scoring. Just there you saw Will Franzen. He has 5 points tonight. But I think we're going to get a player of the game, maybe. Yep, and there's Derek Lobbs. No worries. It's okay. Derek Lobbs, once again, we said 12 points, shooting about 56% from the field, 3 rebounds. And some of these rebounds, too, they've really come in clutch. And another thing to point out with rebounds is Wesley Hecker is having a good night with rebounds, already having about 5. And that's a pretty good number to have if you talk to me. But, yeah, the Lancers will come back out on the court, and we will have a second half coming on the way in 4 minutes. But Sandra, I know we talked about turnovers, we talked about shots. I mean, what else is there? I think the Lancers are playing a pretty good game right now.
I agree. Hopefully they come out with a lot of energy, hopefully we can get the lead. And, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and, I mean, we talked about that pregame a little bit, too, is the Lancers have sometimes struggled coming out in the second half and just coming strong right from the start. And especially in a scenario where score is tied 36-36, you're going to have to come out strong and come off right away.
Totally
just
agree.
nailing it in. First 3 minutes kind of go up, and just 3 minutes at a time. That's always what my coach says, is just 3 minutes at a time, and then take it from there. I mean, you win the first 5 minutes, then you just keep winning, and eventually you win the whole game. So
Good, wise words.
I mean, also, I play on the girls' team, so we're also having a pretty good season. We got the number 1 seed in our sectional. Looks like we're going to have someone walk across. Everyone give it up for Brooke Dubenek! Yeah! Welcome to the booth. Brooke, always a pleasure. Yeah, Brooke, you played on the volleyball team. You had a pretty amazing season this year. You went to state. Take us through how that felt. How was that?
It was pretty good. It was definitely something that I'll never forget. Yeah, it was just really fun to do with my team. I really like my team this year, and hopefully we'll do it again. So.
Yeah, I mean, Brooke, you're even on the screen. Look at that. We planned for you, okay? You were special. But, Brooke, you're a middle. You're playing some club volleyball right now. How do you like that? How's that going?
Yeah, it's good, but it's a lot. So we're kind of traveling a lot, but it's good. So
that's all good stuff. Should have played basketball, but you live with the consequences every day. But it's okay. But Brooke, thank you so much for coming out here, sporting the white outfit, looking amazing. But we're gonna have the second half coming at you soon. So thank you for tuning into the halftime. We have about a minute left. And we're going to give you a little commercial break real quick, and we'll be back for the second half.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff, partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children. And every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins, and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of the love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
And welcome back. Thank you again to our sponsors, and we will start the second half. Lancer ball to start. And there will be the play that the Lancers always run coming out of the half, and Derek will get the 2 points. $14 points for him on the night. Field at the top of the key.
No good.
Bounce around, but will not go in. Noah Dillon with the rebound. Will in the corner will drive. Spins, go up. Little long. Gets it to Noah. Can't put it in.
I don't know why he didn't go for that.
Will kind of chuckled to himself there as it's Lancer ball. Another chance.
Second chances are always nice.
Yes, agree. Isaac will drive. Defense will collapse. Wesley will also drive. And now Will drive. Defense collapsing. Kicking out to Derek, who will also drive and put it in for 2.
There we go.
Pretty good offense
starting off
for the Lancers.
strong.
Sorry, what?
I said, there we go. Lancers starting off strong.
Yes.
Hopefully we can keep this up.
Yes. I apologize, guys. I can't totally
We
hear
can't
Sandra.
hear each other. I can't hear you anymore either.
Really?
Nope.
Maybe just go like this. There you go.
Yeah.
And Lancers will get the ball back. And Derek for 3. Nothing but net. Ice in the veins. And he will have 19 on the night so far. Farrell will drive out to Allenbrock. We got Wesley on Allenbrock now. Isaac on Fields.
Whoa.
And there will be a foul on SMC on the rebound. Looked like Wesley kind of got shoved there, but nothing on Wesley's.
Well, you know, basketball is pretty physical, so
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's getting shoved.
Yeah. So fouls on number 2, Mason Wagner. I like his shoes. Pretty cool. So Isaac will have it on the wing. Looking for something down low. Hand it off to Will. Get it to Derek. Derek's just going to go at it. Drive. Short. Good rebound by Will. He'll kick it back out. And Wesley will stop for a little jumper. Nothing but net. Great shot by Wesley Hecker. Yeah, like I said, Wesley, just all-around amazing player. Just able to get in for a quick two and just looks clean. And there'll be a foul. Derek looked like he went down hard.
Yeah. Looked like he's in pain. Looks like he's limping a little bit.
Can't tell what he hurt. Maybe his foot.
Asking for a sub.
Oh, just water. Oh. And Fields put the first one in. Still limping, but talk to Lober, and Lober is keeping him in. And Fields put the second one in. Good pick and roll by Will, but pass is a little long. He'll save it, getting it to Wesley. And Will pull up for a little jumper and will put it in for two. His 7th point of the night. Will averaging 14.5 so far this season, behind Derek with 16. SMC with a little hand and off action. Wagner will drive. Wagner will steal it though. And there'll be a foul. Derek's still looking like he's hurting pretty badly.
Coaches don't see it, maybe.
Oh. And Isaac will get it to Derek, but he'll be off his foot. Yeah. Oh, great play by Isaac Wagner. Blocked him and went off his leg.
Always fun to see the parents go crazy.
Especially Jeremy Wagner. Shout out to Jeremy, he's the best. Always getting hyped for Isaac. Now Lancers in offense. Isaac dribbling at the top. Wesley to Noah in the corner. Almost a turnover.
Good save by Will.
Derek will shoot, and it'll be short. And Fields on the rebound, and pretty clear foul by Derek Loves. And Jamie Knott checks back in. Now SMC and a nice cut by number 4, Luke Fairweather. And your score now is 40-47. 13 on the clock. Wesley will put it for 3, just rimming out, and Zephyr rebound. And driving and kicking for the Zephyrs. And Fields will get on the wing and will airball. And Jamin will get the rebound. Lots of contact. Nothing will be called, but they'll just put it. They'll push the ball up to Derek Isaac with the assist. I feel like Derek was on the edge of almost missing that. He almost second guessed himself. Now with 21. And there'll be a foul. Looks to be on Isaac. Yeah, but I know we keep bringing up Derek with 1,000 points, but an interesting thing is it's good to have a 20-point game like this because otherwise he would need exactly 15 for the next couple of games, and playoffs you never know what can happen coming up. So I think he'll be able to hit it as Fields puts in the first one, and he will be the leading scorer for the Zephyrs, tied up with Luke Fairweather, both with 10. And Wesley will secure the rebound. And turnover for the Lancers. And Fields will drive and put it in for 2. 6-point game now, 43-49. As Jamin will get it on the wing for 3. Long. Almost a steal for the Lancers. Dwyer in the corner. Josterman out. Fields with a great rebound, putting it up. And it will be Lancer ball. Kind of a 50-50 call there, too. It's always funny when you have benches behind the refs and you have all the kids pointing one way and then the refs pointing the exact opposite way. Wesley will have a little jumper at the free throw line, little short. And ball goes back to the Zephyrs. And Dwyer will drive, missing, and a rebound will go to Isaac. Just barely missing though, just bouncing everywhere, but in. Jamie Knott will drive, putting it up, but will miss. And it will be a blue ball. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is Jamin's best game, but that's going to happen obviously coming off of an injury, and he's really working hard and doing his best too.
I totally agree. I mean, ankle injuries are so common in basketball, so...
And they suck.
Yeah, and they're painful. And sometimes it's scary because after a while they become weak, and then you can retwist it just like that.
Yeah. But I think Jamin's doing a really good job of playing aggressive defense and not being afraid of contact either.
Yeah, and he's still shooting, so it's perfect.
And there's Fairweather for 3, long. And there's another foul by the Lancers, and it'll go for an and 1 as Fairweather will be headed to the line. And puts it in. Wesley will push it, Isaac driving, and a foul on the arm. And Derek will head back in after stretching a little bit on the side, and Isaac will head out. Lancer ball. Wesley in the lane, putting up a little floater and putting it in for 2. That is 10 points on the night for Wesley Hecker. Second leading scorer. Allenbrock for 3. Can't put it in, and it'll be Lancer ball. Yeah, Allenbrock not really shooting too well tonight, and he kind of depends on that 3-point shot most of his games, so we'll see if all of a sudden he gets hot.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just have off games. You never know.
And there's Will for a nice easy 2. And good defense by Derek, and Dwyer will miss the layup. And block. Good drive by Isaiah. So Jamin on the wing. Kicking it to Derek in the corner. Oh. He'll go down. He is just getting beat up right now. But he stays in. Jamin will have it at the top, swinging it to Isaiah, and he'll have a wide open lane to drive and put it in for 2. Isaiah Muchka with his 6th point of the night.
Lancers are slowly pulling away.
And Fairweather will put it in for his 15th point of the night. Isaiah will have it up top for 3. Little to the left. Zephyrs will rebound. Oh, yep, and there's a foul by Isaiah Muchka. A little bit of a bear hug, but happens. It's a little affectionate. And Tarver Trinkner will check on in, and Allenbach will be headed to the bench. Trinkner in the corner. Out to Dwyer. And it's getting aggressive between Fields and Muchka.
Oh, yeah.
And whoa! Fields getting pretty heated, and Isaiah just walks off smiling.
We got a double foul. Foul number 13, Preston Fields, that's his 3rd. Also a foul on number 30, Isaiah Muchka, that's his 3rd.
So foul will be on both guys.
Okay.
Isaiah and Fields.
Well, it's getting pretty heated down there.
What?
I said it was getting pretty heated down there.
Yeah, it was. Wow. Derek's still at the baseline, kind of shaking off.
Yeah, he's been on the ground quite a few times tonight.
Yeah. Ref's kind of talking over some things, but calls will stay the same. And Isaiah will head out, and Isaac will come on in. Isaiah playing some great defense right there, though, so. SMC coach.
This has everyone upset right now. Coach just figuring out what happened.
So score 55-48. And Wesley will be long.
Lancer basketball.
And Zephyr ball. Now Fields up top. Into the short corner, kicking it out. Dwyer up top. Driving. Tipped by the Lancers and will stay Zephyr ball. Fields in the corner. Out to Dwyer. And there'll be a foul on Jamin. Yep, Jamin Ott. And that'll be his third of the night. Dwyer at the line. Dwyer also shooting 50% this season. A whole whopping 3 for 6. So misses the first one. And second one is long. Jamin out with the rebound. We'll push it. Will. Back up to Wesley, to Jamin, to Derek. Will thought about it, but gets it back to Wesley. Will in the corner, just rimming out. He's 1 for 3 on the night. And Fields with an and one. Great drive for Fields. And he'll be headed to the line. Trying to cut down this lead to 4. And he puts that in, and indeed cuts the lead down to 4. And Lobo will call a 30-second timeout. Okay, we're gonna have a quick interview right now from Marin Dwayne. Marin, you are on the girls' basketball team. How is the season going so far?
Well, of course you would know because you're also on the team, but for the people at home, so far our season is 22-2, so we're having a really fun season. We're ranked first seed, and our first game is this Friday. And we'll see who we play after tonight.
Yeah, looks to be Howard's right now. They're up by a little bit, but not too much, so you never know. But here comes support.
Yeah, and if you can't live stream, we love you guys here.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go back to the game. Thank you.
Thanks, Marin. Okay. Yo. And also shout out to Marin, who's actually doing our directing right now. Huge job. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes of this broadcast. It's not just the commentators. I know you love my voice, but it's not just me. And there'll be a foul. On Mason Wagner. His 4th of the night. And Will thought about the 3. Won't take it, but will drive. It'll miss, and it will be Zephyr ball. Oh, just kidding. Kohler's up by 2 with 13 seconds left for the girls. And there'll be a foul on Isaac, and that is his 4th. And Isaiah will check on in for him. Both of these guys have 4 fouls, so just depends on preference, I guess, on who you want in. And it'll be double bonus, so Fields will have 2 free throws. First one will bounce around and go in. And second one will be a miss, and Jamin Ott will get the rebound. That's his 4th of the night. Jamin will swing it to Derek. Derek will drive, jump stop, puts it up. Nice little 2 for his 23rd point of the night. Fields driving, putting it up. Jamie with another great rebound. And just a little update. Kohler won, so the girls will play Kohler on Friday as Jamin puts it in for 2, making the lead up to 7. His 4th point of the night. And rebound by Will. Isaiah will have it, will drive, and there'll be a foul. Kind of looked like both guys just fell over there.
Yeah, it did. Both collided into each other.
Wesley will get on the wing. Up to Will. Turnover for the Lancers. And a travel by number 40, Alexander Klinkhammer. And Wesley will bring the ball up. Now's the time you just kind of want to run some offense and only settle for layups. Don't settle for outside shots. But Zephyrs will play some really aggressive defense now. Jamin will drive, left-hand layup, and one! Jamin Ott! Great play by Jamin Ott, extending the lead now to 9, hopefully 10. Putting in this free throw, but great play by Jamin Ott. And just a reminder, like, he didn't get to play the last couple games, and just coming back and making a difference, making some impact plays, just great. And it's long. Zephyr's really needing some points now. As Fairweather will shoot and will miss, but Zephyrs will get the rebound, and Dwyer will put it back in. Jamin, a little left. A little off. And there's Will with the rebound. as Fairweather drives. And will miss. Isaiah dribbling it around, getting it up to Jamin. Derek for three. Nothing but net! And Lohberger will call a 30-second timeout. And that will be Derek's 26th point of the night.
Now a 10-point game between the Lancers and Zephyrs.
Yeah. I mean, Derek's shooting 57% right now. That's pretty good. Sandra, what did you think about this second half? I mean, Lancers came out pretty strong.
Yeah, this is very good. This is very good Lancer ball right now.
Yeah. There wasn't really a time where the Lancers just stunk for a while. They just had their little bits.
Yeah.
Which is what you need. You need to make those little runs short and sweet and not make them extend so you go down by so much that you can't come back. Make sure you stay for a little post-game talk. We're going to have the one, the only, Derek Lobbs. And I think we'll have Nathan Gergel interviewing him. Just kidding, Tristan Halls. He's pretty good too. But Derek Lobbs will steal it and put it in for 28. Just another reason you should listen to his amazing interview. Sandra, you've interviewed him before. How is he at answering questions?
He's very blunt. He gets straight to the answer. I don't know. It was fun. He had a good game that day. So.
Yeah. As Fields will put in a layup. Wesley will drive. Lots of faking, but can't quite put it in. Fields driving, trying to take the game into his own hands. Dwyer will get the rebound. And Farrell will get another rebound. And Isaac will finally come away for the Lancer rebound. Yep, if you're the Lancers, only want layups now. Up by 10, minute 40 left. Just got to run the clock. You don't really want to get the Zephyrs a chance. Wesley will just dribble it up top, swing it to Will, to Derek. Derek will go all the way. And I mean, we want Derek to score, so yeah, it's fine. And he'll have a 30.
Keep passing him the ball.
Yeah. And long shot, Isaac with the rebound. Good board by Isaac Wagner. Yeah, I mean, my strategy would just keep giving it to Derek, see how much he can score tonight.
What else are you supposed to do, really? I mean, now down to our last minute.
Yep. And now Derek only has 26 left to score before 1,000. Isaiah will drive all the way and put it in for 2. That's his 8th point of the night. And a whole bunch of, oh, that was close. Fairweather, missing, gets his own rebound. This is just kind of not fun basketball to watch now.
No.
Just a lot of shots going up and not quite going in, but Fields looks like he's really hurting there. And Jamin and Logan Brooks will head on in. Isaiah and Derek will head to the bench. Derek coming away with a 30-point game. And some subs for the Zephyrs. First one. Second one on the way. And we'll put the second one in. And Fields will be headed to the bench, and Wagner will come on in. Trainer kind of goes right to Fields, so hopefully he's okay and ready for playoffs. And Lancers will dribble it out. Another big win for the Lancers by 12. Your final score, 70 for the Lancers and 58 for your St. Mary's Zephyrs. Big score of the night is Derek Lobbs. We'll have him on here in a bit. We're going to go to a commercial break and then come back with a little post-game action and Derek Lobbs.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children. And every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of the love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
Sponsored by B&B Metals. Buying scrap cars, appliances, and farm equipment. If it's metal, we buy it. Call us at 920-693-8261.
For all your plumbing needs, Leisure Plumbing. Full service plumbing for more than 45 years.
Hi, I'm Logan Brooks. Hi, I'm Logan Brooks.
And I'm Camden Bay. And we are the officers here of the Broadcast Club at MLHS.
It has been amazing to move into our broadcasting booth in the new gym.
But we need your support.
With the move, we have equipment we need to buy to continue to bring you high-level broadcasts of MLHS sports.
If you are a business interested in a commercial or an individual who just loves our broadcasts and would like to support us, scan the QR code or go to the link on your screen to see ways you can support us.
You can also email our advisor, Nathan Gergel, for more information.
Thanks, and enjoy the game.
And welcome back, guys. Another thank you to our sponsors. Another reminder, if you want to reach out to Mr. Gergel, who's over here, if we can get him on the camera. Yep, Mr. Gergel. Yep. Always reach out. We'd always love more sponsors. It takes a lot of work to be up here and get things running as smoothly as they do, and if not, smoother. So, Lancers come away with the win. Sandra, just take us through some of the game stats tonight.
We have Derek Lobbs with 30 points tonight, which is very good. He had 3 rebounds. We had Wesley Hecker behind him with 10 points. Will Franzen close behind Wesley with 9. Wesley had about 6 rebounds, Will with 9 points, and then 4 rebounds. So it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, we did kind of talk about spread out scoring, but in the end, Derek having 30 is still pretty good. But we're gonna go down that to Derek in a second and just hear what he thinks about the big win.
My name is Tristan Holtz. I'm here with Derek Lobbs. Derek, great game by the team tonight. That game finished second place in conference, which was above last year's third place. So what are some things your team did well tonight to close out with a victory?
We pushed the ball well, we finished, and we were patient tonight. That was huge. That was huge.
Yes, you were. And now more on a personal note for you, that 30-point game put you within 26 points of 1,000. What does this mean for you as a player who's been on varsity for many years to get close to this historic mark?
I mean, it's huge for me. It's always been a goal of mine, but I'm just worried more about the team's success and us going deep in playoffs.
Hey, good enough. Thank you so much, Derek. Good game tonight, boys. Back up to you guys.
So that was actually a really good interview by Derek Lobbs and the boys. Thank you so much, Tristan, for interviewing them. But, I mean, there's Derek saying it's all about the team. That's a great perspective. Yep, Derek with 30 points tonight, crushing it as always. Wesley Hecker with 10 points right behind him, 6 rebounds, really leading the way with that. And then Will with 9 points and 4 rebounds.
Pretty good game.
Yeah. And, I mean, Derek mentioned going far in the playoffs, and I mean, playoffs is always an exciting time, and they will play Random Lake first here, and then on Friday,
you guys,
as willing, if they, well, okay, sorry. Next Tuesday, the boys Lancers will play here at home against Random Lake. If they win, they will then play Friday at St. Mary's Spring. And granted, if they keep winning, they'll play right away Saturday against Roncalli, which will probably be at Roncalli, and that will be a good game. As long as the Lancers keep winning, and just like Derek said, going deep into the playoffs, and super exciting stuff. Yeah.
A lot of good things to look forward to, hopefully.
Yeah. Lancers' next game is Thursday against Cedar Grove, Belgium. So if you got nothing to do, either come to Manitowoc Lutheran or tune in on our broadcasts. Once again, Lancers take the win tonight against the St. Mary's Zephyrs, 70-58. I'm Makai Krause.
Sandra Watt.
And thank you guys all so much for tuning in and listening. We'll see you next time.